Any tips for people 9 to 5 making $60,000 or less that want to start investing?
I think regardless of income, the strategy has to be the same. Take a percentage of income, whether it's 10%, 20%. Find that vehicle that you're going to invest in. I like to tech to index. Um, Pick four that you're going to invest in and put money in every month, and let that be the first bill that you pay. Because regardless of how much money you make now, I'm going to be honest. If you make 60,000, I know people that are making 600,000 a year having the same conversation of I don't have enough. Well, that's because that liability sheet is filling up with all the toys and things that really don't matter in the end. Find what percentage you're going to invest into the market, put the money in every month, do so for 5 or 6 years, and you'll be okay.
What do you think about the fact that she said that black people watch the most television?
Was that
Law.
surprising?
Not at all.
Disturbing, but it's not. Were you surprised?
It's heartbreaking, and because we know it's not positively reinforced images of us or things that will help. That's why I'm so appreciative for everyone who watches the show.
Okay.
But yeah, we over-index on the entertainment for sure.
I was literally about to say that. Look at the things we over-index in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Entertainment for sure. Consumerism.
Then with those eyeballs, this didn't sell to us products, food products that are harmful to our health long term. So
I just asked ChatGPT. I said, which race group watches the most TV? African Americans watch more television than any other ethnic group in the United States. According to a 2023 report, African American viewers spend an average of 3.2 hours a day watching TV. Mm-hmm. This trend has been consistent over the years, with earlier studies indicating even higher viewing time. So, you know what's crazy is that I don't really know how to work my television. I don't watch TV. I don't watch streaming. I don't watch none of that stuff. Like very rarely. It'll be like once in a blue. I literally sometimes I don't know how to turn my TV on. That's how much I don't watch TV. I'm on my phone a lot. But man, that just says a lot. Like that says a lot about the times that we're in. Because
the times we've been in.
We're the lowest. We're the lowest as far as income. We're the lowest as far as property ownership. We're the lowest on the wealth gap scale. So if we're the lowest, if we're in last place in technology, every single thing, if we're in last place, how are we in first place in watching television?
By design. And the crazy part, the numbers have gotten better over time, over the last 5 or 6 years. In the 90s and 2000s?
Well, I don't know. Well, like you said, right? Like people maybe not be watching linear television, but like you said, you're always on your phone. That is the new TV, right? So how many hours are we on our devices?
That's a great point. I didn't factor it in. And if we put in social media as well.
Because it's more like even sometimes by mistake, like I'll get the weekly report every Sunday, like you spent 8 hours on your phone. I'd be like, 8 hours? Like what? That's crazy. Yeah. Right. So imagine somebody who's on it all day, every day. Like think about that number. That doesn't even compare in the 3 hours of television. But you think the things that we over-index on, like entertainment, right? We watch sports. We watch entertainment. You watch a sport, you sitting there for 3 hours. You watch a basketball game, you're there for 3 hours. Straight up. Yeah. Now you watch anything else, now you over-index. You see what I'm saying? And those are the things when we looked at success, especially 80s, 90s babies. That's what we were looking at. Like that's the success route. How do we do it? We're enamored by it. We're fascinated by it. That's our pathway. And here are the results. And now it's switched from being on a TV box, or at least my social studies teacher used to call it the idiot box. He's like, anything you watch is making you dumber. And now it's become the device. And now it's like you got to put a watch time, or you got to put limits on how long you're using these devices, especially for your children. But adults, it's real.
Speaking of picking that pathway, did you see Jack over the weekend tweet, delete all IP laws?
Jack who? Dorsey? He said get rid of the IP laws?
In the midst of all this LLM and AI technology, you want to, my boy, fix Square, block, whatever.
Block.
What?
Shout out to Dorsey.
He's
been quiet for a while.
Upset the wrong people.
He knows Satoshi.
Mm-hmm. Personally, look into the mirror, my boy.
He knows him.
That's crazy, though. You gotta take it. You gotta take your education more serious. You gotta, like when I do watch television, it's things like 60 Minutes. There's some good programming on television, but it's like you don't have the luxury of wasting time.
How much of it is escapism though?
A lot, but you have to realize when you're watching someone on television, you're literally like it's the equivalent of sitting at somebody's cubicle for 5 hours and watching them work. That's why Black Mirror is so fascinating. Like it's good episode. One of them episodes is crazy, but it's like you're living your life vicariously through someone else who's never going to pour anything into you.
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
okay,
it's like I ain't gonna pick on a game, but the dudes who be like, "Yo, I got a game today." I'm like, "Who you play for?" They take that 2K shit like they in the league. I'm like, "You don't play for the Bulls, my boy. You are not Zach LaVine, my boy."
what part were you in
Now,
there?
if you're making money off of it, but some dudes be treating that shit like it's their life. I'm like, bro,
the
you're
505 league. Nah, it's 505. It's for real.
what? But you don't have time to learn how to. You don't learn how to get money. All right, cool.
The my player journey
says a lot about the times that we're in.
Insane.
Wow.
Make a living.
Yeah.
Wow.
Make a living.